You can eat
Where the butter at?
I get you some, he needs some butter. Okay.
Imaginary butter, I'm doing mine like this.
Here you go. Oh, nice.
Laying down like that.
Smooth.
Then I want some on the top too. I want butter right here.
Right
too.
there.
I want it right there
All
too.
the way.
Yep, don't
Going
even
all
play
the
with
way.
it. Put him right there too.
Okay.
Yada yada. Then sitting back.
Ooh.
Then sitting back down. Then I'm gonna hit him with this.
Oh, you're gonna cut it.
Cause I'm gonna make sure he right. I only want a nip. I only want a little.
You want a little nip. I want to play a quick game called Off Top with Offset.
Okay.
Y'all got it? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw you a random topic and you have to rap a line about it off the top of your head.
All right, let's do it.
You ready? Okay.
Where y'all get that picture from?
You know, listen, you know, we got the way around here. This your mic?
Oh, that's me?
That's your mic? Okay. Then, you know, if you need a little support, I got mine.
Okay.
In case you need me to bust a freestyle. All right, now the topic is going to the grocery store.
Okay. Topic going to the grocery store. Y'all can hear me? Let me know if you can hear me now.
Hey, hey.
Okay. Going to the grocery store. What I'm about to get? Some oodles and noodles. Okay. Okay. Going to the store. I don't know. My mama told me buy her some soap.
Some soap.
Don't forget.
I had your back Offset.
Oh, you with me? You with me? What's the next? What's the next time? What's the next time?
You need another one. You need another one.
I need another one. I need another one.
Well, picking up the kids from school. Taking the kids to school. Come on.
Okay. Taking the kids to school. Taking the kids to school. Taking the kids to school.
I like that.
Taking the kids to school. Taking the kids to school. Make sure that you're fresh.
What?
Make sure you brush your teeth. Nobody don't like stank breath. Hey, taking the kid to school.
Hey.
Taking the kid to school. Taking this kid to school. Taking the kid to school.
I like that Offset. Hold on. I got one more for you. Hey, sitting in traffic in LA.
Okay. Sitting in traffic LA. Sitting in traffic LA. Sitting in traffic LA. Sitting in traffic LA. I'm thinking about getting me tacos, but I'ma bend my traffic. I don't know. I'm humping the horn like Backett. Sitting in traffic. Sitting in traffic. Sitting in traffic. Sitting in traffic.
There you go. Y'all Offset in the house. Now, I mean, we can't ignore this because you an EGOT. You got the Emmy. Y'all better know this. Grammy and the Oscar. Okay? Listen, I'm sorry, but I swear him and John Legend are first cousins. Are y'all related?
He said, well, we related by soul music. We related by creativity. But yo, I have people that sometimes walk down the street, they be like, hey, that's John Legend. I'll be like, I don't look like John Legend, but as you said, people do think we look alike sometimes.
No, I swear y'all cousins. Okay, so now you're just so close to the EGOT.
Yeah.
And I know you did your Broadway debut.
Yes, in between Riverside and Crazy. That was an amazing experience. Doing theater was life-changing, life-enhancing. I worked with some of the best actors, one of the greatest playwrights.
Yes.
And man, I want to do more Broadway. I love theater.
Yes. Oh my goodness. It was a great show. I got to see that show.
Thank you.
Now, were you in plays growing up?
I was in a play in like school. I was in a Christmas Carol, you know, which I played Tiny Tim. I played Tiny Tim. And cause I was a shorty like then, I was real short. And my friend played Scrooge. One of my best friends, Derek, played Scrooge. And after the play, my mother kept talking about how great Scrooge was, but she didn't say nothing about how I was. so that was like the ending, the start of my ending to my acting at that point. But thank God I came back, and now she's like, you really
Yeah, what's
good.
she say now?
Now she tells me when I'm doing great work. She's very supportive. She sends me prayers to do great work.
All right, Dr. Hines.
Yeah, Dr. Hines.
You gotta shout out your mama,
Yeah,
Dr. Hines.
Ma, I know you watching, so we love you, I love you, and thanks for the inspiration. Though you didn't inspire me as an actor, you inspired me in so many other ways. Thank you.
Tell us.
And now you do it. So love you.
Oh my God, you are hilarious. You're such an amazing rapper and a musician. But do y'all know he could break dance? Oh, we got a clip. You be serious about, look at this.
All right. Listen, my friends try to warn me every show, do not try to break dance, because they say you're too old to be breakdancing. But as you all can see, I got it. I still got it, man.
You got it.
Yeah. But I love breakdancing. That's how I started into hip hop, really.
That's how you got started?
Yeah, hip hop.
Okay.
And,
so you were introduced to the breakdancing first?
Yeah, breakdancing was the first place that I got to like express my artistry in hip hop culture. But then, you know, I decided to write my first rap when I was 12 years old, and that changed my life too, because it was like, wow, this is what this feels like. I never knew that rap was gonna allow me to express myself in that way, and that like the joy I felt that it gave to other people. Do you ever feel that as a singer, as a vocalist? As one of the greatest vocalists, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. One of the greatest references, by the way.
But do you ever feel like you're channeling something that's giving people joy?
Yeah.
You get it too.
But that's the reason why we want to do what we do, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you've blessed so many people.
Thank you.
You know,
You too.
you've always been a legend in my eyes. Can you stick around a little bit longer, Mr. Common?
Yes.
All right. More with Common. We'll be right back. We're back with Common. All right, listen. Tell us this, because this is what blows my mind with you. When did you figure out you could freestyle? How did you even begin to learn how to do that? Like, what is the trick behind it?
I can't say I know a trick behind it, but I started doing it just like as an artist. I would rap for my friends, but then when I ran out of raps that I had written, I would just try to say something in the moment. And you know, as time went on, I would get better, but I think I just learned not to like put too much pressure on it, just have fun with it, be present. You know, we always talk about being present. And I would rap against some of my homies who were like Big Mo. He was pretty good at that time, but he's not at the level no more. But that being said, I just developed it as something that I love to do and just have fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we have a little fun with you today? Will you bless us with a little bit of a king of words over here?
All right, I definitely a freestyle.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell the audience. So, audience, you're going to help us out. We got some cue cards, and y'all gonna hold them up with some words on them for him to freestyle to. I know y'all can handle that, okay? Chicago style. I already bust my freestyle, so it's your turn now. I'm gonna let you take it from here. You drop the beat, but I got the first word. And you know, you do what you do. You can put it in there wherever you feel the need to. I can't tell King of Words what to do here. All right, you ready to drop this beat, sir?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna let you.
Yo, let me see some hands up real quick. Yeah. It's like this, y'all. Of Chicago, it's a taste. I show the smile, cause I'm at the happy place. That's how it is, she called me the happy face. I look at Jennifer and I want to embrace. But yo, check it out, never ever will I be hollow. Me and this sister, we both from Chicago. That's how it's understood, we from the hood. I'm from 87, she from Inglewood. So yo, take your chance, I can enhance. And as I take a glance, everybody just dance. We can take them steps as Jennifer steps with a rap. In Chicago, we always step through the two-step. That's how it be, showing love. I come to rock it here with my girl J Hud, and that's how it be. California gets love, plus Chicago. Even if you challenge, you know I go many type of places. Then I just release. I looking at the word, and of course it says peace. I always throw up the peace sign as I peace rhymes, as I release mine. I guess that is peace time. It's like this, I don't even have to brag, but I'm glad Jennifer said, yo, she like my swag. I'm the type of brother that might say hello. I gotta bring the sunshine, that's why I'm rocking yellow. And I can let you know, yo, I can implore. When I get on the court, I always start a score. And I'm goal scorers 20, 20, 24. And that's how it be, consensus like raw. And you know how it is, never will I fall. Me and the boys, we was playing basketball. And that's what I did, the way I MC. When I played basketball, I got MVP. So when it comes to this, yo, I could be the freestylist, I be the wildest, don't nobody wanna challenge. This is how it goes, common sense I wanna fix. Somebody put me there, me and you do a remix and put it all down. sorta like Michael Jackson when it come down. I got on the bicycle and came down just for me to trickle. It's like this is how it goes. I ain't fickle when it come down to this. Yo, I rhyme necessary. Me and Jennifer Hudson, we both legendary like that.
Thank you for being here, Mr. Common. Oh my God. You seem to take a lot of chances. Why is that important to you?
I think being an artist is about autonomy and agency and being able to like decide how the world looks to you and how you want it to feel. And so like that's kind of like I think ingrained in anything I make. Like I'm always trying to just show how I feel. So it's typically gonna look different and look like I'm taking a chance, but it's just typically whatever I believe in that moment.
That's dope. That's dope. Okay, so you gotta tell everybody about your new music festival that you're starting.
Yeah. No, I'm so glad to talk about it. Yeah, my new music festival, the Black Star Line Festival, is taking place January 6th at the Black Star Square in Accra, Ghana, West Africa.
West Africa.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing because artists rarely travel to Africa to tour, right?
We don't typically like play a lot of shows, especially in West Africa. And I think it's kind of by design, maybe, I don't know. Like, but I found that out. Like my first trip to Ghana actually was this year in January. And I've played everywhere. I played in like small markets in like Poland and like everywhere, but like I've never really been booked on the continent except for South Africa. But West Africa is very different. It's got a rich history in terms of like the role it played in Black liberation globally. Like, you know, and it's been a spot throughout history for Black people from all over, not just the US, but like us in the islands and in the UK and South America, like to go and to live and to find peace and to also just like create connection and network. And so we're kind of trying to continue this like history that started before us of you know, that started with like Marcus Garvey and the Black Star Line of like having a network like globally. We should be in contact and in communication. And so first festival outside the
First festival.
And yeah, make sure you be there. Yeah.
Can you explain deeper, like, the meaning of the Black Star Line?
Yeah, I would love to talk about that on daytime TV. So the Black Star Line, she liked that one a lot. The Black Star Line was a shipping company that was started in the early 1900s, I think 1919, by Marcus Garvey, who was a Black businessman and activist who lived in New York, who just wanted to create a network of Black people around the world. And he thought that through industry, through owning a shipping, like they had like real like, you know, ocean liners, like big cargo ships that would go between the Americas and, you know, the islands. And the goal was eventually to create a network that went across to West Africa. And in that, in what he did and in, you know, the spirit of Garveyism, there's been a lot of created connection between Black folks on our side and across the Atlantic. And so, you know, I kind of believe that the more connection that we have, the more conversation that we have, the more that we understand that we are everywhere, you know, the stronger the movement will be.
The stronger the movement will be. Ain't that amazing? Love that. Right? Okay. See, you take chances. I love that. That's amazing. And you just brought your dad to Ghana.
I did.
What was that like?
Yes, I did.
What was that like?
It was deep. It was like, you know, so like what a lot of us don't typically know is that a lot of our grandparents and great-grandparents did have connections between West Africa and here. Like, and my great-grandmother, I just learned that this year when I went out there. My great-grandmother spent a lot of time in Ghana and worked with a church out there, built a couple of schools. And my father was actually the only one out of all of his siblings, his cousins, his aunts and uncles that didn't make the trip out there. And it was his first time this year at 59 years old getting to go out there. And because so many of us, like, you know, live and die without ever making it to the continent. The world is ours. Like, we have to travel, we have to create connection, we have to support.
You're in beautiful Paris, right? You're going to be greeting so many people, right? So how would you, first question, how would you greet someone in France? What do you think?
What you got, Snoop?
Bonjour.
Ooh, that's kind of good.
Bonjour.
Yes. Oh.
Bonjour.
Oui.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oui.
Got that. Okay, perfect. So a good handshake, a little kiss, fine. Now, the French, they're famous for a few things. Kissing, yes.
Okay.
But when you greet, you might be given a cheek kiss.
Oh.
Now, which side would you kiss and how many times?
Wait, you kissing one side a couple times or both?
I think you would kiss one side, boom and boom, like
Okay, let me
like
see.
this,
Okay,
like this,
let's see.
like.
Yes. You are right.
That's right.
Perfect.
Hello.
You on your way to Paris, son?
Perfect. You did it. Okay. You did it. It's right cheek first, so it's 2 kisses in France. Okay. Okay, but now let's see, we need to eat. How in France, go ahead and pick up the fork and knife. How are we going to eat correctly in France? What do you think?
You know what? Sometimes I be wondering which one is first. What you grabbing first, Snoop?
If it's a soup, I'm gonna grab a spoon, but if it's a meat, I'm grabbing this right.
Let's go meat.
Straight. We're going meat.
Okay, we're going meat.
We're going right here with the bread, with the meat gang.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh. Okay. I mean, you are really close, Snoop.
I'm ready to get that.
Here we go. You're in there. Okay, here we go. So fork in the left, knife in the right.
Okay.
Index out. So index, wrap, and twist. Boom. And blade down. Perfect.
But I'm right-handed though, so this don't work for me. I need to be cutting with my right and chewing with my left.
Okay, and however you need to do it to get that
let me flip the
spoon.
script
There
to the
you
bang
go.
bang
There
boogie.
we go.
Hello.
And then prongs in.
Okay,
Just like
now I
that.
can.
There you go.
Oh,
Perfect.
this is polite. So you know, Jennifer, just the other day I was.
That's it. You look good.
Okay.
You look good with the napkin and everything. It's working.
You see?
Okay, perfect. So go ahead and put down your silver. We're gonna have another challenge now. So we know in America we keep our hands underneath the table when we eat.
Not
but
us.
In France,
We keep our hands right here, like in case something go down. Like I don't know where you been eating at.
Okay. In France and Paris. So show me how you would put your hands. Would hands? We know no elbows. Would hands go above the table, below the table? Snoop, what would you do?
Yeah, what would you do?
Hands.
What would you do?
I can do this.
Okay.
I can get down like this.
Okay.
I can chop it up with you like this, or I can. You understand me? My game is strong. You understand me? Look.
I like it.
Like.
I like it.
I don't even have to be on the table. You understand me? I don't even want to mess up the etiquette because
Yes.
it don't even feel right to be on here like this. Like, you know, hey Jennifer, you know, because
No, because we're
no.
gonna mess it up.
Yeah,
Okay,
like be here.
okay.
Yeah, let me be here with it.
Right,
Can I
be there
here?
with it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
you know,
Okay.
you're technically you're right because hands stay above the table. So however you do that,
Hands
Snoop,
stay above the
they
table.
stay
So you
above the
shouldn't put
table.
it in.
No, because
No.
actually hundreds of years ago they needed to show that you didn't have a weapon. So you would, you know,
That's
you
today
just said
too.
that.
I
That's
just
today.
told
Gotta be
you,
ready for
in the
stuff.
hood restaurants
Yes,
the same.
Snoop, no.
Okay, so you know, at the end of the day, let's now talk about bread. You've got your bread etiquette. So there's an
Can we
actual
eat this
way.
for real though?
You can have it. It's real. It's not a prop. I promise. You can eat
Where
it.
the butter at?
I get you some. He needs some butter.
Okay. So if you had a piece of bread, how would you eat that bread? We have imaginary butter. today.
Imaginary
What
butter.
would
You
you
don't
do?
like butter. Can I just
Then you
eat
could
it?
just have it. Yeah. How would you eat that?
Okay.
Imaginary butter, I'm doing mine like this.
Here you go. Oh, nice.
Laying down like that.
Smooth.
Then I want some on the top too. I want butter right here too.
Oh.
I want it right there
All
too.
the way.
Yep, don't
Going
even
all
play
the
with
way.
it. Put him right there too.
Okay.
Yada yada. Then sitting back.
Ew.
Then sitting back down. Then I'm gonna hit him with this.
Oh, you gonna cut it?
Cause I'm gonna make sure he right. I only want a nip. I only want a little.
You want a little nip?
So let's talk about wine. We're in France, some of the best wine in the world. Snoop, I
no,
hear
it
you
ain't.
brought
Time
something
out.
even better.
I had to pull something from under
This- I'm sorry, but this is the best wine in the world. I'm just gonna pull up like this and be like, here you go, Jen.
Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, okay.
And you know what I'm gonna do for
What's it
you?
gonna-
I'm gonna get you lit
This
too.
is real.
Cause you've been doing a lot of talking. I need to get you lit. Go ahead. Y'all, I'm gonna watch y'all have a good time. Toast.
You know
Toast.
what? I'm gonna drink this.
No,
You know,
toast.
I'm drink, Steve.
Oh, you don't?
Okay,
No,
okay,
well,
well,
I'm gonna
I-
let you drink back.
I handle your honors.
Okay, eye
Before-
contact.
eye contact.
Well,
in
how all
France.
three of us gonna look at each
Okay,
other?
do we stand up?
How are we all three gonna look
You
at each
don't
other at
have
the
to
same
stand
time?
up, but I'll pretend I'm down here.
Okay. And what the I thing?
And then you say
Well, I gotta look in your eyes.
Sante. You gotta say Sante.
Sante. And then we drink.
And then we drink.
Oh, that is good. That is nice.
Yo, it smells good.
What would be your #1 etiquette pet peeve? What do you think?
The thing that I don't like,
Yes.
when people be smacking. I can't.
People be smacking.
I don't like that. Get it together.
I agree with you, Snoop. I'm with you. He's right. He's right. I agree. I think we could learn a lot from you, Snoop.
Watch how I eat this. Ain't gonna be no smacking. Watch.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
You just did the Super Bowl with Usher. How did that happen?
Well, we did it in 2011. And he came out with us, like when Black Eyed Peas played the Super Bowl 2011, we brought him out with us and we did OMG. And now in 2024, we did it again. And this time I joined him on his set. And what's crazy, because we said I did it again this year, meaning because we did it in 2011, girl.
I see that.
No, it was really spectacular. I'm really proud of Usher.
We all are.
His show is amazing.
It was so good. Now, I noticed back then when y'all did it, when it was y'all set, he flipped over your head.
Yeah.
And then this time he went through your legs. Did you expect that to happen?
No, so check this out. He called me at 7 o'clock in the morning, like, you up?
For real?
On Sunday morning. Super Bowl is Sunday, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
He called me Sunday, 7 o'clock in the morning, like, you up? I'm like, I'm up now. He's like, you need to get over to rehearsal. I got an idea. So I get to the rehearsals, and he's like, how about I go through your legs on roller skates? I'm like, well, how about if you bust my ankle?
Right?
He's like, I'm not gonna bust your ankle. And I'm like, yeah, but we ain't camera blocked that. He was like, trust, Will, like, if we was like in high school or something like that, this is what we would wanna do. I was like, you know what, you're right. Let me dig into the youth and just have the courage that you ain't gonna bust through my kneecaps.
He didn't bust through your kneecap.
No, it was so fun in that moment.
It looked dope.
Yeah, I had a lot of donuts that week.
You know what? And y'all didn't rehearse that at all.
No,
It
not
just happened on the fly.
even one bit.
Now, Will, where was your skates, Will? Can you skate, Will?
So on Thursdays, it was Fridays rehearsals. Fridays rehearsals, he was like, Will, why don't you just pop some skates on and just roll with me, roll with us on a stage? I'm like, you know, I just got this image in my head that I'm gonna be like so excited. I'm gonna be skating. I'm gonna like fly off the stage.
I would be concerned for you, friend.
I didn't, you know what I mean? It's too much excitement for me to just bust my booty on the stage. Like,
we don't want you to do that. We don't want, but can you really skate though, Will?
I can skate.
I need to see that.
No, real. I can skate, but not skate to the level of like, yo, check me out, do my.
Because they was like,
No. I'm not. I would have been skating, you would have seen a whole bunch of imbalances. Oh. It would have been horrible.
Okay, yeah. I'm glad you just let him glide right on through and he did not bust your kneecap. Now, you know, I mean, we got to keep you intact, Will.
Yes.
Okay, now, you're a dreamer. Like, you're an innovator. And I remember sitting next to you on The Voice and you would be like seeing the future right there. As a kid, what kind of stages did you grow up dreaming about performing on?
Class assemblies.
Okay, I feel you there.
Just the talent shows. Just basic stuff in front of my family at Thanksgiving and church, and Christmas gatherings.
What were you in the school talent shows?
Yeah, I was in Glee Club.
So you were singing?
Yeah, I had a soprano voice.
You did?
Yeah, until I hit puberty. But I hit puberty pretty late, so I was like high pitched up until like 17.
Really, that long? So you had some range, huh?
Yeah, but not like your type of range.
Okay, but I mean, you know.
I had, but yeah, I wanted to always perform for my family. Like the family was, you know, I can't wait for this Thanksgiving. I can't wait for this Easter. I can't wait for this family gathering. And I'm gonna show my dance moves. I'm gonna show, Mom, look at this rap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I remember I came home from school one year. I'm like, Mom, it's sex ed. and I did my homework in the form of a rap. She's like, well, you better get your butt in them books, man. Anybody got you writing no raps at school? I'm like, no, Ma, listen. So I wrote, I got an A.
You did? Because it was so unique. And
No, it was just the perspective of being born. I said, when I arrived on planet Earth, my arrival was rugged, exiting canals of the birth tubes. I struggled through tight walls, my fist balled up to the point where my strength transformed into lockjaw. These are emotions of a fetus, dying to escape, so I began kicking the uterus. I'm trapped in the womb. There's no sharp object to puncture the blue liquidated room, and there's no oxygen, there's just liquid breath. Any sound I make don't mean nothing because it can't escape the walls of flesh. My cries for help seem to ricochet, sinking into cell cavities. I need a remedy. That was my 17-year-old health homework.
what did your teacher say?
She was like, that's really creative. I was like, yeah, I was just putting myself in the perspective of the child being born.
And you performed at the Grammys recently. How was that?
Oh, yeah, 50th anniversary is cool. Cause, you know, yeah. 50th anniversary of hip hop, I was up there with some of the people, well, the majority of the people I admired over the years. And it's funny because the Grammys didn't televise the rap category for many, many years. Wow. So to have us all on stage like that, it was fantastic.
Classic.
And it was my favorite part of the Grammys. That
Thank you.
was everything.
Yes.
So
Talk about
good.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to know, do you play any instruments?
Not really.
No?
I mean, I could tinker around on on that enough to kind of just go ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
But in reality, I just write lyrics. And I do top line things by ear. So a lot of my choruses like, hey, lover, and song, like even I Need Love, like I, actually hum that by ear.
You hum it first?
Yeah, I hummed it. I came up with the melody
Interesting.
and then had the engineer play it. Yeah.
I
So
didn't know.
a lot of things, but primarily it's mostly lyrics. And just, I hear the melodies and I kind of see the colors in the music. And that's kind of how I've always worked.
Do you remember the first time you heard your song on the radio?
Oh, yeah. My first time I heard my song on the radio, I was on Farmers Boulevard in Queens, New York. It was nighttime. It was probably maybe 8, 9 at night. There was a DJ named Red Alert. It had rained earlier in the day, so the water had hit the street, and the street lights were like beating off the pavement. You know what I'm saying? And my record was playing in the game room. I was just standing in front of the game room near a payphone. And a dude came over to me and he whispered in my ear. He was like, yo, that's you on the radio.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I just remember being like, yeah, I like that.
See?
Yeah.
It's a feeling like no other, right?
It's amazing because the thing about being an artist is, what a lot of people don't realize is it really is about the sharing.
Right.
That's the thing that makes it beautiful, like knowing that people are admiring your work, knowing that people are getting into it. The fact that the radio is special because others are listening. It's not so much that you're hearing it, it's knowing that others are hearing it.
And it's reaching
and sharing
other
it with people and sharing your art and your gifts and your passion with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the beauty of being an artist, right?
It's the beauty. And,
Yeah.
and hearing songs on the radio of your favorite artists, that's a sign that you made it when you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
I made it if my song's on the radio. My first time, I was driving, and I should not have been driving when I heard my song. Do not drive when you hear your song on the radio for the first time. Run-DMC was always the name. Was that always the name you wanted to use?
Nah, back in the day, you would have names like the Furious 5 or Grandmaster Flash or Funky 4+1. So we were gonna be the Sure Shot 2. And then management came up and said, why don't you call yourself Run-DMC? Because I was Run and he was DMC. But we wasn't gonna call ourselves Run-DMC. We were gonna be the Sure Shot 2 like everybody else, the Funky 4 or the Treacherous 3. So we was like, we're the Sure Shot 2. He's like, no, let's do this. And it sounded weird at first. We was like, all right, we'll go with it. We listened to management and it kind of worked out.
It kind of worked out.
A little something.
It more than worked out. I gotta ask, where y'all get y'all style from?
The streets. We would go on Jamaica Avenue in Queens,
You see?
and whatever was in the store, if we had a couple bucks, we'd get an Adidas suit or some sneakers.
You made it
And,
fly.
Yeah, we took the beat from the street and put it on TV.
Took the beat from the street and put it on TV.
So we didn't have outfits. The outfits was whatever we had on in the hood.
Yeah.
So whatever you got on, go on stage.
How you feel when you still see people rocking your looks today?
Man, I'm inspired by what rappers did before me. So when people tell me, oh, like Ice Cube or somebody, like, I love what Run-DMC did, and I'm thinking, I love what Grandmaster Flash did. I love what Grandmaster Caz did. So I had heroes of my own. So I can accept when somebody says they love what I do, because I know how I get shook when I see Melly Mel. Like, well, that's Melly Mel. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. Right, so when I see Melly Mel, I'm like that. So if somebody sees me and they say it, I'm like, okay, I get it. You're like what I am when I see Flash.
Yeah.
Because Flash is the original dude.
Wow.
On them turntables.
Listen at this. Okay, I love learning
Just
from the
the
legends
history.
like yourself. You got me on the edge of my chair. You see
Me
that?
too. I got the history coming at you.
That's history coming at us. Okay, now, LL came in, I need the timeline.
A little bit after.
After y'all, right?
He's from around Hollis, right there on Farmers Boulevard.
All these legends came from the same.
Yeah, LL was definitely a threat with the big muscles and.
Okay, so he was a little competition. How y'all feel about him coming out?
There's a lot of competition because he would come, my radio. Like, somebody's after the crown. Yeah, but LL was an amazing rapper, and I definitely had to keep. He was right on my back. We did a lot of touring together, but he's he's like Gigantor, big muscle-bound rapper, take his shirt off, muscles. I'm like, okay. All right, let me keep my eye on this dude.
Yeah, keep your eye on him. Now, speaking of legends, you talk in your docuseries about meeting Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, after we made Walk This Way, Michael wanted to make a record with us. And he came into the studio, because he had a studio set up, and he had the Bubbles with him, the monkey.
Bubbles?
Was with him.
Okay.
He walks in, and I ask him the question, I say, because I'm like caught up, like, Michael, how does it feel to be Michael? And I'm thinking he's gonna, the limos, the big life. He's like, very, very thankful. I'm like, that's not the answer I was looking for. I wanted to hear something spectacular, but that's all he said to me. He's very, very thankful. So we put together some music for him, and he went one way. He was on fire. Run-DMC was hot too, and we never connected back to finish the record, but he's very, very thankful. That's what he said.
So back then, did you think that you would come this far and do so much and be so impactful?
No, I didn't think I would still be here, to be honest with you. You know, back then hip hop didn't have like this long kind of like career. Most artists, 3 or 4 years, you were over. You know, and I was actually, my career ended my rap career ended in like 1992. I was over. No one wanted to sign me, but it was the best feeling in the world because I had to figure out what was I gonna do with my life, you know, after this stopped. And I taught myself how to program, so I built websites for everyone. I did the Diary of Alicia Keys website to, Boyz II Men, Annie Lennox, Reebok. I was working on everyone's websites as a programmer with my own company. And then I got into DJing.
I love that you were still there within the music.
Yes.
In a different type of way. And your song, Self-Destruction, the anthem to stop the violence movement, was in the late 80s?
Late 80s. I was 18 years old when I produced that. And that was an extremely proud moment to be able to create like our version of like We Are the World, you know?
The hip-hop version?
The hip-hop version. And that was a really big record, man, so, yeah.
I love that. And I was just saying to you in between the break, I love how you guys in the hip-hop community stick together. Like, it's like a brohood or something. I think that's just amazing and impactful.
Not always, but when you find the right connection.
The connections I've seen.
Yeah, I gotta be honest.
Don't tell us.
When you find the right people, you find the right connection, those are lifelong friendships. So I didn't go to college. So my college was hip hop. So when I see like Chuck D and I see LL Cool J and Queen Latifah.
See all that love, y'all.
That's who I went to school with. The Queen. I've been friends with Queen Latifah. Wow, I love this picture. I need these pictures.
We're gonna make sure you get them. See, we're about photos here and memories.
I've been friends with her since like 1987, 88. And we used to live in the same apartment building in New Jersey. And back then, it's a long time ago, so we couldn't sell anyone anything. So one of us were like on the road, either Latifah or Dana, as we call her, or her manager, Shakim, they're like, yo, go pay the rent for us. Or if I wasn't there, they would pay the rent for me. But we've literally been that's family. Yeah, this is beautiful. And we're still friends.
Yes. Congratulations, because it was the most watched Super Bowl ever and performance ever.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to be a part of something like
that. That is insane. And not only did you perform, but you were the musical director?
Yeah, I was musical director for the show too.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Do you ever get nervous at all? Like, what's more nerve-wracking, performing or being a musical director?
None of it.
None of it?
No,
None of
because well, it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
But I don't get nervous getting on stage because I turn the nervousness into, all right, when I like really kill it on stage, it's gonna create other opportunities, and I'm thinking about all of that and thinking about the new fans I might make. So I always turn the nervousness
Put that
into
energy in
manifesting what I want for the outcome. So I, and putting the show together was really hard because it's Usher's biggest show of his career.
Yes, that's massive.
So it's like we really had to think about that in formulating the set list.
Especially when you got a lot of hits like that.
Yeah, and then with him, it's his biggest show, so we had to listen to him in his direction in the sense of he might come back and want to change things because he's thinking about it more and more and doesn't want to alienate some fans.
Right.
Or, like you said, it's so many songs, it's like which songs don't make it.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of work, and that was the hardest part of it, yeah.
You got to narrow it down, huh?
Well,
he narrowed it down.
We narrowed it down, and then he made changes to the very end.
That's tough. Now, I'd imagine that skating was a hard part, too. Did you skate? Would you skate? And why did you?
No, I can't skate.
No, you can't skate?
No, ma'am. No.
You wasn't for that part?
Nah, I'll be falling. Nah, I'm good. I'll just stick to this part. Yeah!
You brought the energy. I love that.
Yeah.
Ooh. And I cannot get over this. It's been 20 years since Yeah came out.
20 years.
What?
Yeah. Feel old yet?
But the record, that's how you know something is timeless, because that record is still hitting. Like, it came out yesterday, right, y'all? Oh my goodness. Is it true you leaked that song?
Yeah, I was, the song was like one of the last songs that was recorded for the album. They already knew they wanted to put out Burn as the first single, but we knew Yeah was a smash. And I talked to Jermaine Dupri, and he was like, do what you do. So I kind of leaked the song out to radio stations and DJs, and the record company set up basically what they call a cease and desist. That means stop playing this song. Like, you're not supposed to play this, stop playing it. They sent it out to all the radio stations, and one station in particular, Hot 97 in New York City, the program director's name was Tracy. She said, nope, this is a smash, we're not gonna stop playing this. She took the letter and framed it and put it on her wall, so she has that history.
Man, they did right by that. Talk about your newest album,
Yes.
God Did. It debuted at #1. Congratulations, first of all. Okay, where did the name come from?
So one day I was sitting on my couch at my house, and something I already knew, but sometimes your spirit talks to you and things just come out, and sometimes you say it in your head or you just say it.
Yeah.
And I was on the phone and somebody was just telling me something so disappointing, you know what I'm saying? And when you hear something like that, you look at the phone, like, you look at like, what's this person saying? You know what I'm saying? And I said, let me call you back. And I was just like, my head was down, and I was like, they ain't believe in us. Then immediately I was like, God did! Like the spirit hit me. And I'm telling you the truth.
Yes.
But just remind myself, Cal, keep your head up. Remember, God got us. You know what I'm saying? And what you just heard, that's not true. Meaning as in like, if somebody don't believe in you, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to be down. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta pick, if you don't pick your own self up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can hear it from me and tell you, but you gotta tell yourself that so it can be real. You know what I'm saying? And
yes.
And I just so my head came up and I said, God did. And I was like, that's the name of my album. And the fans just started saying it without me. I didn't announce the title yet, but they were already saying it because I kept telling. When I'm on social media or anywhere you see me, I'm talking to the world, but I'm talking to myself too. So, I be saying they don't believe in us, God did, and then boom, I'll come outside and I'm like, God did. People just at a restaurant, God did, God did, God. And I'm like, oh man, look how beautiful it is. They connecting with it.
Yes.
And it's nothing like a blessing to connect with God. If I can help to remind people that God is the greatest, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So we named the album God Did.
And he sure did it, because you got nominated for 5 Grammys for the album. Was that amazing? I guess that's how it felt.
God did. God did. God did. God did.
Is that how it felt?
God did. Oh my God.
Let him know. I mean.
God did.
God did it.
When I say they don't believe in us, you say God did. They don't believe in us. God did.
Let him know.
That's right.
I guess there's no need to ask how it felt.
Man, I got my workout.
See, that just made him run and shout about it.
I mean,
tell a story.
I mean, to be able, sorry, I gotta catch it. To be able to perform the song
Yes.
with Jay-Z,
Right.
Lil Wayne, Rick Ross,
Come on.
John Legend, and Friday all on one record. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. And all glory to God.
Yes.
God did.
Yes. And he gonna do it again.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
You did your first record at 17 because DMX lost a bet? Please tell us about that.
My first record was before 17. My family started Rough Riders, my Uncle D, Y. So I was producing before that. So I produced Band from TV with Noriega. I produced Tear the Roof Off for Buster.
Oh, my God.
And then those started buzzing. And then DMX had a bet with my Uncle D and lost the bet. And that's how Rough Rider Anthem was done. But I don't think he lost the bet. I think he won the bet because of that song.
That's a good way to put it. I love that, how you flipped that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And before that, you used to cut hair? How old were you when you were cutting hair?
I was the youngest barber in my hood.
Yeah.
About 12 years old, didn't have a barber license. But I was also making the most money at that time as well as a barber because I gave the haircut, did the design, and sold the mixtape. So it was $30 a haircut.
Oh, so you better had a system, huh?
Yeah, we had to put that in order.
So you started working at 5 years old?
Yes.
What did you do?
Packing bags. My grandmother used to run the tennis patrol in the Bronx. So she would always make me help the senior citizens. And so when she would go shopping at C-Town in the Bronx, she would say, listen, go help Miss Johnson. Go help Miss over here with the bags. And I just started helping with the bags, and then they were starting to give me tips, and then it became my weekend job, which ended up becoming a real job for other people, packing bags from C-Town.
Man, you better work. Oh, my God. Tell us, how did you first get into freestyling?
Yeah, I've been obsessed with, hip hop and music since I was a kid. So I've been doing it since back then. A lot of times people will ask me, like, when did you discover you have this crazy ability to improvise lyrics? And I always tell people I didn't really discover it at all because my first freestyles were not very good at all. So it's really a skill that I developed over time. It was just me and my best friends back when we were 10 or 11 years old were really obsessed with hip hop and learning as much as we could about the music. And being young creative kids, we wanted to try our hand at it. And so that's back when I started first trying to figure out how to freestyle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain to everyone what freestyling is?
Absolutely. Yeah, so the term freestyle has meant several different things, through the ages. But when I say freestyle, I'm really referring to an improvised rhyme. So it's like I don't have any lyrics prepared, and I'm making it up in the moment, usually based on some kind of random input, like a random word you might throw me or something that I can see around me visually.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I always wonder how y'all minds work. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Who are some of your freestyling influences?
Wow, there have been so many. I mean, for me, like I said, I fell in love with hip hop when I was young, and we were obsessed with watching like 106 in Park, Freestyle Friday.
Okay. Y'all remember that?
Yeah. We loved watching, you know, Rap City The Basement on BET. And also, I was being exposed to, you know, mainstream rap radio at that time. And so, just because my older sister was like, all the cool kids are listening to Jammin' 95.5, and I wanted to be cool, so I started listening to that music and genuinely falling in love with it. And so that was, you know, a lot of legends, Jay-Z, Nas. This was late 90s, early 2000s. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, yeah.
Okay, Harry.
Yes.
Here's what we're going to do. I have a whole lot of random items in my big old purse right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull them out one by one, and you've got to come up with a rhyme for each one of the items that's in it. That sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Y'all ready for this?
Get it. All right.
All right. Y'all gonna drop that beat for us?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, check it out, yeah. Hey, yo, instrumental tracks, I'ma smash them all. I hit the ground and bounce back like a basketball. Every time that I rap, I deliver the funk. When I rhyme off top, it's like a 360 dunk. When I'm in the spot, they recognize my flows be giant. R.I.P. to the legendary Kobe Bryant. Yeah, I be killing it with bars, other rappers sing songs. Still they wanna go back and forth like it's ping pong. Y'all know that I be winning in the battle. Spanking the track like a ping pong paddle. H-Mac, I'm in it, I'm pressing a threat. If raps was ping pong, I ain't never hitting the net. Now listen, I grip the mic and then I slam the scene. I'm about to have your body shaking like a tambourine. When he be coming right off of the mantle, they know that he's crushing. Hey yo, I got the rhythm embedded percussion. It's H-Mac, I'm taking them where they never been yet. Yeah, when it come to lyrics, I'm a big threat. It's all about timing. Whenever I'm rhyming, I'm out here shining. I'm even getting love from Simon. H-Mac, I'm in it, y'all know it's vital. They calling this here the hip-hop revival. I've been killing this since my second grade recital, but I'm sitting here with a real American idol. It's H-Mac, I'm on it, yo, I'm who they love, son. I'm sitting right next to Jennifer Hudson. Whenever I be rhyming, you know I'm in a different zone. Lyrically, my brain stays connected like a telephone. Yeah.
You better rap. Y'all want some more? One more?
Y'all want some more? Let's go. Come on, yeah, connected like a telephone. Sweet vocals when I come through with the hard stuff. Word to T-Mobile, I'm about to get my bars up. It's H-Mac, I be winning in this clean world. Yo, congrats on the Oscar for Dreamgirls. H-Mac, man, I gotta give congratulations. I kill it off the top, no exaggeration. I'm putting my rhymes together so easily. Y'all can put the video on DVD. Yeah, every time I spit, I'm real, I ain't no liar. I be spitting hot air like a blow dryer. Yeah, H-Mac coming through when they expect flows. Then again, I'm kicking them wet flows. Dropping another verse when I be flowing in some rehearse. How many objects you got inside of that purse? It's H-Mac, y'all know my flow's destroyed. Word to Pillsbury, I'm getting the dough, boy. H-Mac, I'm next level, I be winning this, son. Spitting sweet like cinnamon buns, yeah. And I only kick the loudest raps with J Hud. We about to make the crowd react.
What? You better rap like you ain't got no sense in freestyle. That was incredible.
Thank you.
Flo J, you're also a rap artist. How do you balance both worlds?
Man, I work real hard. I wake up real early, I go to sleep real late and do it all over again. I think if you really want something bad enough, you're gonna make it happen. And so I make it happen.
And then something we have in common, we both, you know, we was on the show with Simon Cowell. My experience was a little different. How was that for you?
Man, that was my awakening of like, wow, you really can do this. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a dream of me being in my bedroom rapping. Like, it was like, you can really be a star. Simon Cowell, he came back. He was like, Flajay, you a superstar. And I was like, whoa, Simon?
It ain't easy to get something
that
to say.
Ain't easy.
Let me tell
you know what I'm saying? And when I got that just gave me the confidence I needed to just keep going as an artist. Like, when I got the golden buzzer, it was up from there. It instilled the confidence in me that I needed.
Oh, my God. Okay, now, you can't come to the happy place and I not ask you to bless us with just a little freestyle.
No.
Don't you want to hear it?
Oh, look, I got a whole mic for you.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Look,
It's crazy, I'm the one they want to represent. Young black girl, I could probably be the president. I'm the voice of the youth. You hear my tone, I think it's evident. I know who I am, they mistake my confidence for arrogance. I think it's different, cause I don't take my clothes off. I just play my role, dawg. I can't sell my soul, y'all. I just shoot a 3, put my arm up, I guess I show off. They sleep, I let them doze off. Wake them up, oh yeah, it's roll call. My chocolate is beautiful, I'm rocking it per usual. I'm loving every piece, man, from my top into my cuticles. Trying to play with my head, real love won't be confusing you. I learned make sure the one you put in first is also choosing you. Yeah.
Oh my God. Amen to that. You ain't. Drop the mic. Oh my God. Listen. She ain't. Drop the mic. You said what you said. You went viral at a real young age. What song was it?
It was Bryson Tiller Don't. It was very popular at that time. And, you know, I just came from getting a haircut. My father was recording me.
Yeah?
Just like a regular day. You know, but I was 6, 7. I was in kindergarten, 1st grade. But I didn't really know what viral was at that time. So I was very confused. But I was like, a lot of people know me now. That's cool. But thinking back on it, that was really a big deal. And it's crazy to see that because that basically started my whole career.
Yeah, like you were just simply being you. And I was just sitting here looking like, wow, from this moment, and now look at you. You're doing huge, major things. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And you have a new song called TikTok?
Yeah, hit 'em with a TikTok. Hit 'em with a TikTok.
Oh, that's how it go.
Yes, my new single. It just came out. You know, it just got 250,000 streams.
Oh my God.
And that is truly a blessing. My first song to ever come out. And it was really cool seeing that. And I love just making kids happy, people listening to my song and getting a good feeling.
That's amazing. And where you attribute your talent to? Does your parents do this? Like your personality, where does it come from?
It was just my personality. I always had a dream of being an actor, rapper, football player. And you know, I was always entertained. I always wanted the crowd to look at me. I always wanted to sing songs, you know. So I feel like it was just in my blood, but none of my family members do this. I'm the only one, and that's really cool.
Do you have siblings?
No, ma'am, I'm an only child.
You're only child?
Yes.
So that's how you entertain yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, can you freestyle for us?
You know the vibe.
Oh, he said you know the vibe. Okay, son.
All right, look. Selling out roles, TV shows. I was born a star, I just got that glow. Viral video from my iPhone 4. Once I drop this music that I got, game over.
Oh.
They're young and seeing me, I'm YD, MGC. I spit it off the memory. The crib look like an embassy. My energy, the energy that keep me in the sinistry. Girls think I'm Memphis cause I bag every 10 I see. 100 pair of Pumas like I bought them for a centipede. I just set the tables for my dogs and we finna eat. Thanksgiving dinner, wrist chilly like a winter breeze. It goes its own entity. And everybody, give it up and congratulate Miss J. Hud on the season 2 renewal.
You are a superstar, babe. You are amazing. How did you learn how to rap?
Well, I used to be in the studio with my dad, and I just started making my own songs and getting in the studio with him and stuff.
So your dad is a rapper too?
Yes.
About how old were you when you like spit your first rap?
Well, I started making my own rap since I was 5, but I started rapping since I was 3.
Since you were 3? Wow. Okay, so when you went viral, like how did that feel?
Well, it felt good. I loved it. I want to thank all my supporters, my fans, my followers.
You are well on your way. What is it like when you make your music? Like, what's your favorite part about it?
Well, I like recording, I like performing, I like doing all that type of stuff. When it comes to rapping, I just like doing all that type of stuff.
So you write your own stuff, too. How long does it take you to write a song?
Well, I don't really know. It might take about 3 days or something because I like check over my music. My music got to sound good.
Baby, and it does. Who are some of your favorite rappers?
Well, Ride Wave and Lele, but I'm my #1 fan.
Where do your confidence come from?
Well, my fans and my supporters and stuff.
We're all fans, can you tell? Canary, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, really, I want to still rap, but I would be like you and get my own top show and be an actor.
Thank you. I really want to be like you. Will you perform for us today?
Yep, definitely.
What song are you going to perform for us?
Well, the song is called Black Girl Magic.
Black Girl Magic. Oh my God. Well, okay. Y'all heard her. Y'all give it up for Canary Yellow performing Black Girl Magic. Take it away, little sister.
Attitude spicy, I'm a little feisty, and I know a lot of other girls just like me. BB is successful, only thing excite me. Get to the bags, I get chance like Nike. Ooh, all I do is slay, I ain't gonna play. Pretty in the face, cute little shade. Gotta stay in school, get good grades. I get what I want, yeah, I guess I got it made. I got that black girl magic. I got that black girl magic. I got that black girl magic. You can tell I got that black girl magic. Ooh, I got that black girl magic. Anything I wanna do, I make it happen. Everything about me real, not plastic. I super cute and I fly fantastic.
Black Girl Magic! Yes, Canary Yellow. You are awesome. Can I get a 5 out you, baby? If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.